Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another edition of our watch along. This is the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. We are here yet again for another watch along video, this time in the Champions League, UEFA's biggest club competition. Yes, and it's the game between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, which will be kicking off in a few. But anyway, before that, guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys have had a wonderful day. You've enjoyed yourselves. Hope it's not too cold wherever you are. Wherever I am currently, it's relatively warm, and at least we're enjoying the night heat, yeah, because it's not so cold nowadays. At least we are happy that the cold actually dissipated. But anyway, hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are doing good. You've had productive days, whether you are working, whether you are doing other things. Hope you are doing well. And as always, do smash a like on the video if it's your first time here, and of course subscribe to the channel for more of such content. For any returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. As always, big up to you and the support that you show this channel. As always, we will never take any of your support for granted. So do, of course, like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you are a returning subscriber. So yeah, so let's get ahead to the teams. Yes, it's the game that I've also personally been waiting for. I'd like to see how both teams are gonna play against each other. Yeah, because in the past few years, these two teams have actually developed a very solid defensive record, especially Arsenal. Arsenal have been defense masters of late, conceding very few goals, but ensuring that they also keep the score line down. So for Arsenal, as always, you know how Arsenal play, guys. You know how they play. They always play in the traditional 4-3-3. And this time around, we have Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Lewis Kelly in defense. In midfield, you have Rice and Zubamendi. And then just ahead of them, as always, you have Eze. Of course, he has replaced Odegaard, who's going to be out for another 4 to 5 weeks. with a knee injury. And then, of course, their captain, man like Bakayo Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and of course, Gyökeres up front. In this case, Martinelli replaces Trossard. Trossard, who played against the Fulham over the weekend, actually got the winning goal against Fulham on that day. And of course, Kelly also comes into the team, replacing Calafiori, man like Calafiori, the Italian international. For Atletico, we have Oblak in goal, Lorente, Jimenez, Lenormand, the Spanish international, and of course, Hanco in defense. In midfield, we have Simeone, Barrios, Koke, the ever-present guy for Atletico Madrid, and Gonzalez on the left. Then, of course, Alvarez and Solot. So that is the team for Atletico Madrid. Of course, Simeone always plays his traditional 4-4-2. This guy, in fact, is more or less one of the very, very few traditional managers still left in the game, because he just plays his usual 4-4-2. Because this is the system that actually 4-4-2 is actually the original system in football, because many teams played actually have this day and age, they do play variants of the 4-4-2. So let's see how the two teams are gonna fare off. We'll also keep you updated on the other scores that stream in from across Europe. The other games that will be kicking off at the same time. We also have Villarreal versus Manchester City will also be kicking off rather at the top of the hour. It will be happening concurrently with this game as well. So we're gonna keep you updated on all those games. Do not worry, guys. Do not worry. We are gonna update you on all those games. Then, of course, you also have Leverkusen versus Paris Saint-Germain also be kicking off at 2200 hours. PSV rather, Napoli, Copenhagen versus Dortmund, Union SG versus Inter, and of course, Newcastle versus Benfica. So today we actually have three English clubs playing. We also have two Spanish teams, actually three Spanish teams, even though the other game actually concluded. So earlier on, Barcelona, the game that kicked off at around 1945, they actually destroyed Olympiacos 6-1. So Barca, the very, very comfortable victory over Olympiacos. In fact, Olympiacos at some point were down to 10 men. And of course, the debutants, Kair Almaty and Pafos, the two debutants in this year's Champions League, played out to a 0-0 draw. So as far as the table is concerned, of course, I think it's Barca who are on top. Actually, it's currently it's Bayern Munich on top, then Madrid. Yeah, because Barca actually lost their previous game against Paris Saint-Germain. So yeah, so basically both teams, in this case Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, will be hoping at least two. Actually, Arsenal hoping to go to the top of the table, because Arsenal also have 100% record this year's Champions League, winning 2 games against Athletic Club, and which is the other victory they had. Let me check. Arsenal's last victory. Yeah, it was like Athletic Club, and whom did they actually? Oh, yeah, Olympiacos. Yes, Olympiacos. So that is why Arsenal are currently top or other on 6 points. Anyway, guys, do smash a like on the video as well. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time here on the channel. Thank you so much for being part of this watch along. We are just about to kick off. Game is almost starting. Yeah, of course, Arsenal in their traditional red and white jerseys, and why am I saying PSG? Atletico Madrid, their changed kits of what color is this? Some variant of blue, man, with golden writings on their back. So Arsenal are gonna kick us off. See Eze walking to the halfway line to kick this game off. Yeah, so Arsenal are gonna kick us off. So okay, let us start, man. Let us start. Yes, 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 yes. And we are off, guys. We are off. We are off. The game has not kinda kicked off. It's not kinda. Game has already kicked off. Yep. Julian Timber back to Saliba. Is now Gabriel back to Saliba. Of course, Atletico Madrid there's a team that actually loves setting up in a low block and also a very, I can't say negative tactics, but yeah, actually their manager loves that. A man like Simeone, yeah, he never likes going forward. More likes playing on the counter, and actually sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. That is why Atletico Madrid really struggle in their domestic league, because sometimes, of course, they also meet teams that do play a low block, so kind of becomes super hard for them to break them down. But anyway, we're gonna also keep you updated, guys, on all the other scores happening across the grounds. Yes, and of course, like we've always said, no fake scores in the chat, guys. No fake scores in the chat. So if you do get to experience a goal wherever you are, you can just let us know who has scored. Yes, who has assisted the goal and who has actually taken the lead. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we are here to provide content for you guys. And in fact, if one of you more or less gets ahead of the curve, it is okay. There is okay. There is no monopoly of information. Arsenal almost in behind there. Timber, unable to control the ball, man. Unable to control the ball. So it's actually a goal kick to Arsenal. And see, Mikel Arteta is focused as always, man. Always has the same look. Whether they are winning or losing, that's the same look. Intense. Yes. Locked in. Yes, we are locked in. Yes, this is Koke. Unable to find Simeone. Picked up by Skelly. Atletico Madrid immediately go back into their defensive shape. This is Timber. Unable to find Saka. Yep, a gap had opened up, but actually Timber overhit the ball. So anyway, guys, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel. Do subscribe to the channel. Saka into the box. You overhit the cross. Go straight out of play. Also, guys, you can also check out our Instagram handles and also our Twitter pages. So do remember that yes, we're also on those platforms. So you can also follow us on Instagram and also on X. If you need talk about anything, of course you can always utilize the comment section and also the handles, the social media handles that we have. Is Lenormand tries to switch the diagonal, intercepted by Martinelli, picked up by Gyökeres. This is Eze shot. Oh, against the bar. Rice with a follow-up, man. Yeah. That was a chance for Arsenal. Seriously, man. Yeah, it was so actually a deflected shot. That was in. Keeper was beaten. All Black was already beaten. Yeah, it's just lucky that that ball cannoned off the crossbar. But it was actually going. It was only for the crossbar. It would have been a different story right now. And then Rice tries to follow up. Just smashes it into the ground. Bounces over the bar. Yep. Early pressure from Arsenal. Yellow card, or rather not yellow card, handball by Julian Timber. So that's unfortunate for him, man. Super unfortunate. That was a lovely move from Arsenal. Actually came off a mistake by Atletico Madrid. The Normand was trying to do the what? First rule of football: you never pass the ball across your defensive box, man, because that can turn really thick for you, very fast. So anyway, Hope that they learn from that. Hope that they do learn from that. As far as Atletico are concerned, what's their? Let me check their record coming to this game. They've actually gotten one loss and one victory. Is Martinelli? Yep, had overrun the ball, man. Martinelli, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, given away again by Atletico Madrid. But hey, he's so lot. Not a foul, no. Okay, actually, it was a foul on who was this? Was this Alvarez? Yep, Skelly. Yeah, Skelly was actually trying to be smart there. Yeah, he saw that Alvarez was going to do the run forward, so actually this was Simeone, and he had to hold him back. So he's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy to have escaped without a yellow card. He's a very, very lucky boy. Yep. So Atletico's record in this year's competition, was match day one, they lost to Liverpool 3-2. Actually gave Liverpool a very good game. Eventually lost out in the end, and then in their second game, they absolutely destroyed Frankfurt, winning 5-1. Won the game, won that match rather 5-1. So, and it's still early days in the Champions League. Remember, this league phase has to go all the way to match day 8. So, and this is only match day 3. So, we're expecting at least more entertaining games as we move along. We check the other scores across the other games. Are there any goals? Let me check if there are any goals that have been scored in the other games. Arsenal seem to have very good intensity in this game. They're moving the ball comfortably from side to side. So, actually, in the other scores, PSG have already taken the lead against Leverkusen. So, it's 1-0 already to PSG. This is Saka. Saka on the right. Into the box. Headed away. Gabriel tries to pour in a shot. Scuffed the shot completely, man. Scuffed the shot. This is Alvarez. Tapped by Barrios. By himself, man. Unable to go forward, man. Yep, Arsenal turn it over. Intense pressing from Arsenal. So, well intercepted by Lenormand, picked up by Koke, the ever-present servant of Atletico Madrid. In fact, has he played his entire career for Atletico Madrid? I think he has, Was Koke, yeah, ever-present midfielder for Atletico Madrid, man. Been with Simeone for the longest time. Barrios into Jimenez, Lenormand into Simeone. Simeone back to Oblak. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, so it's already Leverkusen nil, PSG 1 already. So these are the scores that are actually streaming in currently. So Solot versus Gabriel versus Saliba rather. Yeah. Managed not to consider a corner from that, You know, the Atleti team is also very kind of strong, There are ways of just uh staying very compact and disciplined as the game goes on. And they managed to stay in games for long. Huh? Remember against Liverpool, they're actually 2-0 down. And they actually pulled it back to 2-2. But if it wasn't for a jammy, was it Isak goal? Isak or Eketike, yeah, they actually lost. So there are no pushovers, but you'd also argue that Liverpool are not in the best of form. So anybody can actually win against Liverpool at this present time. So let's see. In fact, this actually is gonna be serious test for them because Arsenal last season were the favorites in the Champions League, and they're also the favorites this season. It's funny that they were actually placed at very high odds to win this year's competition, ahead of the likes of PSG, Barcelona, Madrid, Bayern. But we'll see how deep they're going to go into the tournament. Because I think Arsenal in their history, they've only made it to one Champions League final, the one that they actually lost to Barcelona in 2006. Of course, there's always the banter for Arsenal that they're one of the few clubs that has never won the Champions League. But anyway, maybe that's gonna change one day. Yeah, because also City came, they saw and they also conquered, man. People bantered City for the longest time. I was also one of them, and eventually they also did win the Champions League. So can't really say that they're never gonna win it. Just depends on how they play. It's picked up by Barrios. Barrios recycles the ball. Alvarez back with Barrios. Barrios coming forward. This is Alvarez. Alvarez for Atleti coming forward. Give and go with Solot. This Simeone. Simeone. Twists and turns. Cross the ball into the box. That should be Raya's, Yep, comfortable save for Raya. So he starts it the ball to Zubamendi. Is now Saliba. Man like Saliba. As always, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. And for any returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support that you keep showing this channel. As always, we never take your support for granted. So, if it's your first time here on the channel, do remember to smash a like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. This is Gabriel, is Martinelli. The left-hand side, the cutscene. All Atleti players back behind the ball, man. So, telling us, no, come and break us down. You come and break us down. Timber with Saka. Saka one-on-one with Hanko. Timber, Saka into the box. Blocked. This is Eze. Skelly shot. Just wide. Yep. That was wonderful pressure from Arsenal. Well played by Saka, man. I like Saka's runs. Just passes it to Timber, then tries the give and go. But his route to goal was actually blocked. Ball eventually finds its way to Skelly. Skelly with a shot. I actually scuffed the shot. I just dragged it wide. Don't know whether that was a cross or a shot, but I just went wide. As always, the manager remains super animated on the touchline. This is Simeone. Simeone coming forward. Simeone to the box. Just behind. Who's this? They're actually behind Gonzalez. This is Raya. Kicks it long. Tries to find Gyökeres. Gyökeres is dispossessed by Jimenez. Is now Koke. Now lead no man into Koke. Koke turns it over. Picked up by Gyökeres. This is now Saka. Martinelli dispossessed, man. The fact he was actually an offside position. Offside, man. Offside. Anyway, guys, keep liking the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. As always, if it's your first time, do remember to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well for any kind of content, any football related content that you're gonna cover on any day. Yes, this is Simeone with Alvarez. Alvarez into Koke. Nice give and go. This is Alvarez by Barrios. Barrios into Simeone. Gives it away to Skelly, man. The Atletico Madrid also have also not been very, very fortunate in this tournament. In fact, they've actually lost two finals to Real Madrid. Most recent was in was it 2017? Yeah, because they actually met Real Madrid in the final 2014, which they were so close to winning the tournament, but they eventually considered an equalizer in stoppage time. An equalizer that was called by Sergio Ramos. Eventually, they lost out 4-1 in extra time. And then, actually, it was in 2017. 2017, they also met Real Madrid in the final. After playing out to a 1-1 draw, they eventually lost on penalties 5-3. So, you can actually say that they also have a very healthy Champions League record. They're also one of the teams that has never won the tournament. So, can say that this game is a game between the two. I don't call them pretenders, but a tale of two clubs that have always had an impressive record in the Champions League, but they have actually never won it. This is Eze. Yeah, Alvarez clears it. Picked up by Soloth. Soloth coming forward. Soloth. Well played, man. Well played, man. There's Barrios. Yep, he was fouled by Timber. Yeah, you can see that both teams trying to establish themselves in this game. Arsenal try their level best to ensure that they win the physical battle, because it's also gonna be a physical game, because Atletico also one of the very most physical teams in the league. In fact, whether in the Champions League and in Europe, if there's a team that actually loves fight, it's Atletico Madrid. Come on, there was nothing wrong with that, man. Simeone, come on, surely. It's picked up by Eze. Is now Saliba. Saliba coming forward. Saliba, this is Eze. Isaka. Nice goalkeeping from All Black. Nice goalkeeping, man. Yep. It's actually one of the few world-class goalkeepers left. Match prediction 2-1 to Arsenal. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, you can also drop your predictions in the chat. To let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day, not only in this game but also in the other games that are taking place across Europe. So do let us know whom you think is gonna carry the day. Saka. Ball was kind of just away from him, tries to dink it over the keeper, but of course All Black spread himself big and wide. He was able to just save the ball with his shoulder. Yep, Saka was trying the dink, and then of course they actually had a collision. So and at least All Black seems to be okay. Yep, and also City have taken the lead against Villarreal. So Man City 1, Villarreal 0. Yeah, and of course, you know who has scored for City. I don't need to tell you guys. I don't need to tell you. You know who has scored for City, man. The ever-present big man up front. Yeah, so it's Villarreal. Nil, Man City 1. So goal has actually been scored by Haaland. I think that has to be like is it his 13th goal of the season already? 12th or 13th. Yeah. So City have also taken the lead against Villarreal, and somebody else has also taken the lead. Is it check? Let me just update you. Give me a second. Uh-huh. Clan Rice. So yeah, so Dortmund have also taken the lead against Copenhagen. So it's Copenhagen nil, Dortmund 1. So yeah, Copenhagen, the team from not Denmark, the team from it's actually Denmark. Yeah, it's Denmark. So so far, at least you can see that the away teams are doing their thing. The away sides are currently winning their game. So no goals has been scored by any home team. But anyway, still early days. Still very early days, man. Still early days. PSV rather Napoli 0-0. Newcastle, Benfica still at 0-0. Union SG 0-0 against Inter. Of course, in our featured game, you can see scoreline is still 0-0 as well. This is Koke. Koke coming forward for Atletico. Koke switches the ball to the far side to Anko to Gonzalez. To the box, cleared by Zubamendi. Saka jumping with Hanke. Okay, nice defending, man. Easy, yeah. Let him go. I like that, man. Yeah. At least I did not give away an unnecessary free kick, Because also this Atletico team is also good from set pieces, Even though people have branded Arsenal Stoke FC, because seems like all Arsenal do nowadays is just score from set pieces. So yeah. Saka almost played in Gyökeres, but don't think he saw him. He was just unable to get that ball under control, man. Because if he had turned onto his left foot, I'm sure he'd have found Gyökeres in the middle. Because Gyökeres was by himself. This is Alvarez coming forward. Alvarez. This is Solot. Solot into the box. It should be Gabriel's. Cleared away, man. So it's a throw into Atletico Madrid. Yeah. In fact, I never updated you guys on both benches. Let's see who's actually on both benches. Who's actually on the bench? Hanke into the box, into Solot. Solot to the box, cleared by Timber. Cleared by Anko. Back with Lenormand. Lenormand all the way back to the goalkeeper. Spanish international. All black, man, like all black. All black. So headed away by Koke, picked up by Barrios. Barrios, back to Lenormand. Lenormand into Simeone. Simeone into Koke. Yeah, kind of dispossessed, Raya. What's Raya doing, man? Honestly. Raya is supposed to tackle Alvarez! Just wide. I actually thought it was going in. Yeah. Oh my God, that was a big chance from Atletico Madrid, man. Don't know what Raya was doing on the far side, He actually went to tackle Simeone. Throw-in was taken in quickly. Game was scored, man. That would have been a goal. Keeper was not getting to that, That was a letter for Arsenal. That was a serious letter for Arsenal, man. The ball just went wide, man. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes Raya does get himself into trouble, especially with such kind of balls. So, because you see, he's the kind of keeper who likes to come out of his box so much. I don't know why. Maybe if you want to hang your gloves, man, and maybe become an outfield player, maybe you can do that, man. But if you're a keeper, please, please, please stick to your box, man. Yeah, so for Arsenal, who's on the bench, you have Kepa, Califiori, Hincap, Merino, Mosquera, Nogard, Waneri, Trossard, and Ben White. So it's actually Declan Rice to the box, cleared by Normand. This is a Martinelli. Martinelli. This is Timber. Timber with a short team effort straight at Oblak. Yeah, so it's actually a very tame lineup for us, or bench rather, because they're still missing Jesus, Havertz, Madueke, and Odegaard. So the only attacking players that they do have on the bench are Trossard and Waneri. For the rest are either central defensive midfielders or defenders. Is Koke, other Barrios into Simeone. Is now Alvarez. Alvarez coming forward, crossed into the box, sails out of play. So for Atletico, they have Almada, Pena, Galan, Conor Gallagher as well, Griezmann, Langley, Martin, Molina, Musso, Bublin, and Ruggeri. Those are the guys that they have on the bench. And the only guy that is missing from their team is Cardozo. So this is a Timber coming forward to Saka. At least you can see the way Saka is playing nowadays. At least he's actually got back to full fitness. You can clearly see that he's now fully recovered from the injury that he had sustained earlier on in the season. Gyökeres forced out of the box, man. Recently, Gyökeres has not had the best performances for us, no? In fact, he's not really been getting that amount of service. It's just that, I don't know. Arsenal are crying for a striker. They do get one, and then they don't feed him the ball, man. Because in many games, you can see sometimes Gyökeres just picks the ball on the far end, and normally has an isolated figure up front. This is Alvarez. Alvarez versus Gabriel Alvarez. That's the dink. Alvarez. This is Koke Barrios. Gonna attempt the shot. This is Simeone. Yeah. Simeone to the box. Henke. Unable to control the ball. Soloth. Yeah, that was a chance for Atletico Madrid. Yeah. So this Alvarez fella, man, he's a dangerous character, man. Do not underestimate this ninja, man. He's a dangerous character for Atletico Madrid, man. World Cup winner with Argentina. I don't know why Barrios did not strike that ball, huh? Because it was actually posed for a decent strike on goal, man. It was the right range and also position more or less around the 18-yard box. This is Saliba. Saliba gives the ball to the other side towards Martinelli. Martinelli versus Lorente. This is Skelly. Skelly to the box. The other way. Don't know why Arsenal are appealing for a penalty. No penalty there. Almost a high boot by Zubamendi, but the referee said that is okay. So this is Saka versus Hanko. Is Timber into the box. Cleared away by Lenormand. So it's out for a corner to Arsenal. Yeah. In fact, if he did not head that ball away, Gyökeres was just waiting behind to just have a he headed goal, man. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal as always. Yeah, this is Arsenal's biggest threat. Yes, because that's why we call them nowadays Stoke FC, man. We call them Stoke FC. Yeah, because Arsenal are very dangerous when it comes to corners. It's like they do. It's like maybe that's the only gameplay that they do at That's the only attacking play that the other attacking what? Is it tactic or what? Whatever the word. Yeah, that they do have a training pitch. Because it's like they spend hours and hours practicing set pieces, man. Because they've actually scored so many goals from set pieces. In fact, they are the leading team in Europe as far as our set pieces are concerned. Other set piece goals. So anyway, let's see how this is gonna develop. A lot of pushing and shoving in the box. Saka, the box cleared away by Solot. Solot, Timber was unable to recycle it properly, so it's actually been cleared by Atletico Madrid on the far side. Skelly recycles the ball to Rice. Rice is now a man like Saliba. Saliba. It's now with Rice. Excuse me. By Rice. Also, do remember that tomorrow we also have some other round games, yeah? Interesting games tomorrow. Yeah, so we have Real Madrid versus Juventus, a repeat of the 2016 final. We're also going to have Liverpool versus Eintracht Frankfurt, then Chelsea versus Ajax. We're also going to do watch along for all those games, man. We are going to do at least follow up on all those games, yeah. So in other scores, Napoli have actually scored against PSV. So PSV nil, Napoli 1. PSV have taken the lead, or Napoli have taken the lead against PSV. So PSV. Eze, come on, Eze. This is Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming forward. He has one player support, eh? Alvarez, come on, try to be cute, man. Now picked up by Gyökeres. Gyökeres unable to get by why? What was that yellow card? Foul by Jimenez, eh? So then of course Newcastle also taken the lead against Benfica. So it's Newcastle. And so it's a free kick to Arsenal. Free kick to Arsenal, yep. So Gyökeres was taken out by Lorente, man. So a free kick to Arsenal. Yeah, this is what they love, man. Arsenal really love set piece, man. They honestly love set pieces. They honestly love set pieces so much, man. Another set piece opportunity for Arsenal. Gonna be taken by Saka. And of course, all their big guns are coming forward. All their big guns are into the box. So, see what's gonna develop from this. And it's been quite an even game so far. I can't really say that either team has dominated the chances, because the chances that either team has gotten, you can say that we haven't had really big chances for either side. Maybe apart from the Alvarez shot, it's actually a big chance because the keeper was off his line. Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving in the box, man. Yeah, the referee has to intervene. Yeah, because of course, this is what Arsenal do play for. They like to what? Where is the crowd? Yeah, because they do love a set piece, eh? The Saka into the box. Come on. Poorly worked set piece opportunity, eh? And Alvarez is away. Yeah. Well defended by Raya, man. He was quick off his line, man, to rush back and defend that. Hey. Because Alvarez was by himself, but Raya actually had to intercept that. So sometimes it does pay off. This coming forward, it does actually pay off. So there are days it might actually work, there are days it might actually not pay off. Because you have to be really, really situationally aware of what is happening around you. He fouled. Yep, dispossessed. This is Saka. Saka into the box. Shot. Goal! They claiming offsides. Yeah. It was actually put in by Martinelli, but let us see. Let us see the replay. This Anko guy is actually appealing for a foul. Was he actually fouled by Zubamendi? I don't think so. Saka. Yeah, Martinelli was offside. Martinelli was offside. It was a wonderful cross from Saka. Yep, those are clearly a wonderful call from the assistant referee. He actually called it well, man. Because he need to go to VAR because you can clearly see from the lines that guy was offside. Timber kicks it forward, accepted by Lenormand. Actually, Jimenez by Barrios. Simeone has always, in his traditional suits, man, always wearing the black suits from head to toe. Got black hair, black coat, black tie, black shirt, black pants, and of course, you see me also has black shoes as well. So, I don't know why he normally dresses as if he's going for a funeral or something. Because he's always wearing black, man. 10 versus 10 PSG match. Oh, PSG have also been reduced to 10 men. Oh, wow. Who has been sent off? Let me check. Who has actually been sent off? Is it a penalty? I think it was a penalty. Yeah, it was a penalty. But he did mean it. So it's actually 1-1 in the Leverkusen game. So Leverkusen 1, PSG 1. So it's actually 1-1. So Zubamendi. Yeah. So Gonzalez was actually fouled by Zubamendi. Picks up a yellow card. That means that that is Zubamendi's third yellow card season. Means that he's gonna miss the next match. So if you do get 3 yellow cards, you're automatically rather gonna be banned for the next game. So yeah, so so in the Leverkusen game, there's so much is happening, man. Both teams have actually been reduced to 10 men, and the box cleared away by Gabriel. Saka tries to pick up the ball, assisted by Gyökeres. Saka eventually clears the ball away, tries to find Martinelli. Well defended by Lenoman. So yeah, so actually the tale of the game so far in that Leverkusen PSG game, PSG actually scored first, and then Leverkusen got a penalty. They actually missed it, and then immediately after missing it, they received a red card. And then a few minutes later, PSG are also reduced to 10 men, so it's now 10 versus 10. And then they also got another penalty, which was scored by Garcia. So in that game, it's actually 1-1. Both teams are actually playing with 11 men. Yeah. Actually, PSV have overturned their deficit against Napoli. So it's actually PSV 2, Napoli 1. So PSV, actually, they are losing just a while back. Now they have turned the game on its head. So it's PSV 2, Napoli 1. Then, of course, Dortmund, Copenhagen there. Copenhagen have also equalized against Dortmund. So it's Copenhagen 1, So it's Copenhagen 1-1 against Dortmund. Yep, Mr. Davis here, facts. Drama everywhere, man. Drama everywhere. Yeah, we love the drama, especially as far as football is concerned. Drama is good. Drama is good. Yes, and of course, scores are just streaming in currently. So Inter have also taken the lead against Royal SG. So it's actually Royal SG 0, Inter 1. So Inter have also taken the lead here. Last season's finalists have also taken the lead. And of course, City as well have also doubled their lead. So City are also currently also leading 2-0. They have scored a second goal. Goal has been scored by Bernardo Silva. So it's a Villarreal 0. Man City 2. It's like the games have just sprung into life in the past 5 to 10 minutes. In fact, the only game that does not have a goal is now our featured game. Oh, wow. Every other game now has a goal, man. Oh, PSG have also taken the lead again. They have regained their lead. So it's now Leverkusen 1. It's actually Leverkusen 1, PSG 2. Of course, PSG always gonna be superior to Leverkusen because whenever it's 10 versus 10 or 11 versus 11, PSG know how to keep the ball. So anyway, so those are the current scores, guys. Those are the current scores. Arsenal, the long throw into the box, cleared by Jimenez. Yep, that was a foul by Rice. Foul on Alvarez. Foul on Alvarez. So it's actually a free kick to Atlético Madrid. I don't know what Rice was doing. Honestly, did not know what he was doing. So at least can say it's been an action-packed evening so far. So let us see how things are going to go. So this is a game, no goals. Yeah, facts. No goals in this game, man. No goals, man. In every other game, we've gotten goals, man, apart from this one. Was he fouled? Up, no foul. Actually, advantage. Alvarez is smart, man. He did not want to progress the play because he knew that there was an advantage for PSG. And he wanted, not PSG, Atletico. And he wanted the free kick. Oh, smart play, man. This smart play, man. So, set piece for Atletico now. Can switch along the PSG game. Man, we are gonna betray our audience, man, because the audience are expecting Arsenal versus Atletico. But we're gonna keep you updated on what goes on, So don't worry, guys. Do not worry. Do not worry. I'm gonna keep you updated on all the games, all the scores as they stream in. The free kick to Atletico. This is Alvarez over the free kick. Alvarez shot. Oh, just wide. Wonderful free kick from Alvarez. We just put it wide of the goal. Prior's goal. I could not curve in time. So anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video, and as always, do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And for those returning subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. As always, do also like the video as well. Since you're already subscribed, you can keep supporting the channel by liking the video. Saka was actually clipped. Is that a free kick? Is that a free kick? Seems to be hurt, Anyway, we'll move on to 1 minute of stoppage time. So 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of the half. Oh, that seems to have been painful. Got him on the ankle, man. Ouch. 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 Hope Saka is okay. Because whenever you see Saka go down, you start to fear the worst, man. Because he's actually his Arsenal star boy, man. So You don't want them to lose out on such a player. Then when they don't leak, then when they don't win cups, they say, you know what? It's because Saka was unavailable. That's why we lost. Excuses FC. Rise to the long throw into the box. Yeah, this actually become the tactic for Arsenal, guys. Nowadays, whenever they have any set piece opportunity, whether from a throw in, from a corner, from a free kick, they just pump it to the box. It's like they have now become officially Stoke FC. Stoke FC. It's another set piece opportunity for Arsenal. They work it faster there. This is Rice. Header over the bar. Yeah, Martinelli is appealing for a foul. You're not gonna get that, man. You are not gonna get that. Of course, like and subscribe button smashed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support as always. It actually hit Martinelli on the shoulder. Yep, and that is half time. Half time. That is half time. So the best chance actually fell to Eze. And for Atletico Madrid, the best chance that they had fell to Alvarez, where he almost caught out Raya with very quick thinking. That is what you like to see. Quick thinking from these players, man. Because at least it shows that you have a wonderful footballing brain, man. You don't have to just do the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you do think outside the box, man. Yeah, so that's halftime. I don't know whether the other games are also at halftime. My goodness. I've actually missed 2 goals from PSG. PSG are now leading 4-1. Kvaratskhelia with the 3rd goal and Due with the 4th goal. Hey, Leverkusen, better hope that you don't get thrashed. It's surprising that Leverkusen are actually playing better when they had a man less. But now that it's 11, rather 10 versus 10, they actually appear to be way weaker. So it's Leverkusen 1, PSG 4. So Kvaratskhelia and Due with the goals for PSG. You guys may better hope they don't get thrashed, man. So this might actually be a serious thrashing coming for Bayer Leverkusen. So in the other games, they also at halftime. So no changes in the scoreline. Oh yeah, Inter have also scored a 2nd goal against Royal SG. Goal has been scored by Lautaro Martinez. So it's also Royal SG. Yeah, these are actually debutants in the Champions League. Royal SG. Actually currently losing to Inter. So actually forgotten where this team is from. Royal SG. Which country? Which country are they from? Yes, Belgium. Yeah, they actually play in the Belgium Pro League. They're actually fast. Yeah, you can call them Royal SG. You can call them Union. It's actually Union Saint Gillois. Gillois. It is not Gilois. It is not Gilois, guys. It is Union Saint Gillois. Gillois. I'm sure guys over there would not want us to butcher that name. The same we also don't want our international brothers and sisters to butcher our names. I always keep referencing this to the many times I've seen whether the Olympics or any kind of sporting event involving Kenya, rather than then calling our boys Keter, they call him Kita, because it's actually spelled K-T-E-R. So because they do not know who Kita, they don't know Keter, call him Kita. So yeah, so it's good to respect other people's accents, diversity. Anyway, so I think we can just go through maybe some of the stats from all the games. I'll start with the Arsenal game. As far as Arsenal are concerned, it's pretty much an even game. You can't really say that Arsenal have been dominating another Atletico Madrid. So, but Arsenal have had a 55% possession as expected because they're at home. And PSV have had, rather not PSV, Atletico Madrid have had 45. Total shots, Arsenal have had 9, and though those shots have kind of been way off target. Not PSG, what do I Atletico Madrid in this case, 2 shots, none on target for Arsenal, 2 shots on goal. For big chances, yeah, we had the 2 big chances for Arsenal that fell to. It's actually the Gyökeres. It's actually the Eze chance. Actually, both those chances are big chances. The Eze shot that deflected onto the bar, and also the Rice shot that now was also smashed into the ground that went over the bar. So that was also those are 2 big chances in the same move. Yeah, for PS or the Atletico Madrid, the big chance that they got was the one that Raya came off his goal. I don't know what he was trying to do, the mad thing, and he was lucky not to get chipped by Alvarez. As far as corners are concerned, Arsenal only had 1 corner, surprisingly. It's because you see, whenever they do progress their attacks, Arsenal are more or less crossing the ball early into the box. But like today, they're not really playing for those corners because there are games where you see Arsenal really playing for those corners, where they just get to the byline, they just want to knock the ball rather off the opponent's body or any other part just for them to get a corner. But it seems like today they have actually kept their corner count down. So anyway, we'll see how it's gonna happen. Passes, Arsenal have had 89% success rate as far as passes are concerned. 208 out of 233 completed passes. For Atletico, 160 out of 194. Yeah, I told you, not so much. Yeah, you'd expect Arsenal at least to have the lion's share of possession and also passes because they had. As far as expected goals are concerned, Arsenal 0.65, Atletico 0.24. So, anyway, don't play football with XG. So, please do not be deceived by XG. XG is just a stat that the metric of how of the kind of chances that you have created for your team. So sometimes you might have a very, very high XG, but the chances are actually falling to the wrong personnel. So sometimes that's why I never really trust the XG. For me, I'm more of the traditional fan, rather observer of football, because I rely on eye test more than XG, because the eye test is way more important than XG. Because if let's say a team has gotten like 3 penalties in a game, the XG is gonna be so high. But you might realize that the penalties that they got in that game, maybe there were dubious decisions. Maybe it was something that should not have been given as a penalty, or something that maybe VR got wrong. But if you look at the overall performance throughout the entire game, they actually got lucky. So that's why for me, I look at things a whole lot differently. I just don't rely on XG because XG doesn't really tell you the whole story. XG is just just tells you the very, very small portion of the story. But the eye test is what matters. Like having a look at the goals that have been scored. What a goal from Haaland. What a goal from Haaland, man. Earlier, we also just saw the highlights in the Newcastle Benfica game. It's actually Mourinho's return to England with Benfica. Remember, Mourinho was fired by, was it Fenerbahce? So was it, sorry, Galatasaray, and then he was actually appointed 3 weeks later by Benfica as their coach. So, and in fact, funny enough, the reason why that he was fired by Fenerbahce, it's because he had actually lost to Benfica. So there's actually a rumor that he might have actually engineered that sacking by giving away or throwing away the game to Benfica, because Benfica at that stage they had also gotten rid of their manager because of a poor start. So maybe when Mourinho saw the opportunity to go back to his beloved Portugal, he grabbed at the chance with open arms. So anyway, let's have a look at the stats in the Man City game. Don't worry, we're not gonna get to all those games. We are going to get to all those games and see how the games have transpired. So I can also show you guys what I am looking at so that you also don't lose track of what is going on. So yeah, for me, I like using flash because actually. So as you can see, it's 2-0 to City at halftime. Haaland with the first goal assisted by Rico Lewis, and then of course Bernardo Silva with the second goal assisted by Savio. As far as the stats are concerned, expected goals for City 1.06, dominating Villarreal on the chances created and also ball possession. But you can see the shots on goal are quite low. So, but anyway, like I said, the stats also do not tell you the whole story because these shots could also have been fired from maybe 30 or 40 yards out. So that's why I've always said the best way to evaluate any game is also just to watch the game and see how it unfolds. So as you can see, yellow cards 2-1. Real picked up more yellow cards. As you can see, City dominating possession completely. You can see 94% success rate as far as passing is concerned. It's quite high. That is super, super high, man. Expected goals, I don't really look at that. But anyway, I know some of you guys love XG. So basically, yeah, you can say that Man City have done enough to be in the lead of that game. Let's see now the other game that now has got 10 men apiece. Leverkusen versus PSG. Uh-huh. We have Pacho scored for PSG, equalized by Garcia, as you mentioned earlier, and then Due, Kvaratskhelia, and Due. So Due at least has a brace. Kvaratskhelia. I'm happy to see Kvaratskhelia back, because he had actually missed a few games. Let me check this PSG lineup. Don't know whether but oops, can't load what? Load man, load man. Who do they have on the bench? At least is Dembele actually playing? Dembele, is he playing? Dembele is actually on the bench. So anyway, Dembele is on the bench for PSG. So eventually, as the game goes on, I'm sure they're gonna bring him on because they do not want to keep their star man, guy who actually won the Ballon d'Or recently for not for his club, but it's actually an individual award. Hey, what a shot, man! That was a shot by Nemcha, man. Flew past the keeper, man. Before he could even dive or jump, the ball was already in the net. So anyway, let's also check maybe the other games. Yeah, PSG dominating in that game. Copenhagen versus Dortmund. Yeah, Nemcha is the one who scored for Copenhagen. And then there was actually an own goal for the equalizer by Copenhagen. So at least not much is happening in that game. In fact, like I said, guys, XG does not tell you the entire story. As you can see now in that game, Dortmund game, Dortmund have had 66% possession, but they've only had 2 shots. While Copenhagen have had 34% ball possession, 9 shots, 3 on target. So you can't really say that Copenhagen are on top because they are having chances, but they could also be low XG chances. Newcastle Benfica, no, actually didn't cover this game. So as far as the stats are concerned, yeah, Mourinho is actually doing his mad thing here. Mourinho is the one who invented the park the bus tactic. Parking the bus. We park that bus and we say, you know what? It's called setting up shop. The slang is a set up shop, man. Set up shop and say, we are not conceding goals, man. We are not conceding goals. We have come here basically just to ensure that we keep the score down. Even if we are to draw nil, even after playing for 180 minutes, we are okay. We will take the result. Mourinho had to reinvent his game, especially after got to a point you realize, no, what, maybe sometimes I may not have the best players in the team, but I need to ensure that I at least manage to get something in the games. So yeah, the Man City game is back on. So Man City have actually resumed their game in second half against Villarreal. So we're going to update you on that game as soon as we get any scores. Yeah, so, and of course, Real Saint Gillois have also kicked off the second half against Inter. Both those games did not have really a whole lot of stoppage time. So, but we will see. We will see. We will see how these games progress. We will see how the games go along. So, fuck, whether I can maybe catch that game before the Arsenal game resumes for the second half. But the Arsenal game is almost kicking off as well. So let's see whether we can just have a sneak peek at that Man City Villarreal game. And Newcastle have also, the Newcastle game has also kicked off. Newcastle versus Benfica so kicked off for the second half. And as always, guys, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do smash a like on the video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's your first time on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. So you can also catch the game also kicked off. The Newcastle game has also kicked off. So we also gonna have a look at it. Arsenal have not yet kicked off for the second half. The Arsenal game has not yet restarted, but I'm sure we're about to restart the second half. So for a featured game that has no goals, it's okay. It is okay. We are still gonna recover this game. Huh? Anyway, we're almost starting the second half. So at least both teams are now back onto the pitch. We're about to start the second half. Of course, we are off now. We are off. We are off. We are off. That is picked up by Barrios. Barrios into Alvarez. Is now Koke. Gonzalez. Barrios coming forward. Is Alvarez. Llorente. By Alvarez. Yeah. Who's out? Martinelli tries to launch the counter. Dispossessed, man. Eze has kind of been lost in this game, eh? Eze has been lost, man. Alvarez, unable to control the ball. Picked up by Eze. Eze is now Gabriel. Gabriel back to Saliba. Man like Saliba. Saka. Saka. Saka into the box. Shot. Blocked by Barrios. By Hardcore. Yeah. It's actually brushed off. Is Timber. Timber. Able to force his way through, huh? I don't know why the PS. Oh, no, not PS. How do I keep doing? I don't know why Hanko actually stopped, eh? He was pretending that he took a hand to the face. Just a slight. In fact, you're just touched on your chin like this. Now you assume that now that is a handoff. Seriously, man? Seriously? Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal. Corner to Arsenal. Cleared by Soloth. As far as Zubamendi. Zubamendi back to Saka. Saka is now Saliba. Saliba into Saka. Well intercepted by Alvarez. Soloth picks up the ball. Soloth. Free kick to Atletico. He was being held back by Saliba. Atletico have actually been doing a good job in this game, eh? They actually kept Arsenal. They are intercepted by Lenormand, cleared by Oblak, cleared. Alvarez shot! Oh! Cannons off the bar, man! What a shot from Alvarez, man! Ah, yeah, 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 yeah! What a shot, man! Wow, Raya was beaten. He was so beaten, man. What a shot! Jeez, man! Ah, Raya was beaten. Raya was seriously beaten, huh? He was beaten with that shot. Yeesh. Kudos, man. Kudos. Yep, it's a free kick to Atletico. Alvarez to the box. Actually, it pains me that Man City let go of such a player because he knew that he was not gonna get into the team ahead of Haaland. So he just had to cut his losses and move very fast and get out of Man City. But he's actually a player that City would have had. And he was actually doing very good things for them, man. Yeah. Still pains me that he left, man. He left City. He was a very good player for City as well, eh? But I don't think that Pep honestly trusted him fully. Because, of course, Pep has his main man in Erling Haaland. So, and you'd expect Haaland is going to start every game unless he is injured. So, this is a Rice to Gyökeres. Gyökeres into Saka. This is Saka. Gyökeres, give and go. Flexion. His arms are actually tucking close to his body. The arm was tucked in, so that's not a penalty. That is not a penalty. So many Arsenal players were happy with that. Solot, Alvarez coming forward. Alvarez into the box. Is Jimenez is now Alvarez. It's Alvarez player, man. What a wonderful pass. Was he tumble? Oh, yeah. He's lucky. Kelly almost considered a penalty, man. Ah, come on. It's a dive. It's a dive. Now that we've seen it in slow-mo. It's actually a dive from Koke. It's actually a dive from Koke, man. Don't know what he was trying to do there. Eh? I honestly do not know what he was trying to do. You don't get such, man. You do not get such. Seriously. Trying to deceive us in 4K, man, and we can see the replays, man. Seriously. What are you doing? So it was actually a goal kick to Arsenal, yeah, because that was no penalty. Skelly did not touch him at all. He did not touch him at all. So I don't know why the guy was actually appealing for that. Eh? But anyway, sometimes that is how these also Atletico Madrid players do play. Eh? They like to give the referee a hard decision to make, especially with very dodgy decisions, man. Other very any niggling foul, they're like, oh man, yeah. Sometimes I do call them a bunch of Alejandros. Eh? It is Rice. Oh, nice save from Oblak, man. It's Martinelli. It's a good chance for us, no. Come on. Well defended by PSG, Sorry, Atlético. What am I referring to? Oh yeah, and speaking of PSG have actually scored a 5th goal. So it's now Leverkusen 1, PSG 5. So they are done for, man. Leverkusen are done, man. Really getting thrashed. They're honestly getting thrashed by that PSG team, Gonna be a throw-in for Arsenal. Taken by Skelly. Skelly. Long throw into the box. Cleared by Nomand. You guys have clearly become a set piece FC, Have clearly become set piece FC. Yeah, Arsenal, man. Arsenal, you need to do a whole lot better, man. You need to play so beautiful back in the day. I don't know what happened. I'll always say this. Arsenal in the 2022-2023 season, that was the best Arsenal performance I'd ever seen. Very, very long time. Like, they actually abandoned that style of play. And Arteta became more and more cautious. Became more and more cautious longer he stayed at the job. Yeah, so PSV actually have had a goal disallowed. And actually Inter have scored a 3rd goal against Royal Gillois. So it's Inter 3, Royal Saint Gillois 0. So Royal SG so Inter are currently leading 3-0 as well. Leverkusen have actually pulled a goal back. Leverkusen have pulled a goal back. So Leverkusen are also leading against other pull a goal. So it's Leverkusen 2, PSG 5. So set piece for Arsenal to be taken by Rice. Rice into the box. Goal! Set piece FC again. I told you, set piece FC. Set piece FC. Arsenal have taken the lead. Another set piece goal for Arsenal. Another set piece goal, man. Hey, goal has been scored by number 6, Gabriel. Yeah. This gimmick for Arsenal seems to be continuing, It will continue for as long as they play football, Yeah, Gabriel was clearly onside, Clearly onside. I don't know why Koke left him behind, He had tracked the run and then all of a sudden he stopped. I don't know why. Wonderful header from Gabriel, Yeah, he just glanced the header into the box. Oblak could not parry it away. In fact, he just parried it into the net. Did not have a strong, did not get a strong hand to it. So, yeah, set piece FC again. Set piece FC again, man. Lol, kuangukia, this wouldn't help them in PL. Well, you never know. If they actually they can actually pull this off in many of the games and eventually win the league. Because Arsenal are very good, especially when defending leads. So, because they now play on the counter. This is Jimenez shot, deflected wide. And you see the Gabriel is celebrating that challenge. It's like they've actually scored a goal, man. He has no proper set piece FC. Set piece FC, man. It's always goals from corners or free kicks, or long throws, man. When the last time I saw an open play goal from Arsenal? Actually, don't even remember. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Gyökeres. As you can see, what they are doing is as soon as they score, they also set up shop. They just sit back and now play on the counter. This Jimenez, the shot blocked. Victor by Alvarez, cleared by Skelly. It's gonna be a corner. Corner to not PS, Atletico Madrid. A corner to Atletico Madrid. Yep. As far as other games are concerned, there are no changes in the scorelines. No changes in the scorelines, man. So it's a free corner to Atletico de Madrid. The box, Alvarez. Recycled by Alvarez. Okay, to the box. Headed away by Zubamendi. Actually put in such crosses to the box. Arsenal are gonna defend them all day. Yeah, so they're gonna defend them all day. So this is Stoke FC, man. There's a reason why Arteta was buying players who are over 6 feet tall, so that he can ensure that he has good people who can defend, especially such kind of crosses into the box. Because in fact, Arsenal actually have one of the tallest teams, average ages, not heights rather, in the Premier League. Yep, Timber coming forward. Timber, this is Saka. Saka into the box. Well defended by Atletico Madrid. Yep, foul by Timber. A foul by Julian Timber. Gonzalez was fouled, man. He was fouled. So, Atletico about to bring on 3 players, huh? Sheesh. 3 players coming on for Atletico, huh? We have, and see Gallagher, one of the players, the former Chelsea boy, Chelsea and Crystal Palace boy. Man like Conor Gallagher. Lorente, that's the play to Lenormand, to Jimenez. Jimenez back to Oblak. Oblak, this is Koke. Koke into Barrios. Zales. This is Lenormand. Alvarez. Well played by Atletico. Actually moved the ball well. Actually played out of defense quite well. Barrios. This is Jimenez. This is Lorente. Lorente to the box. Gonzalez. Just wide. Headed just wide, man. Was a wonderful header from Hanko. Just put it wide, man. Yeah, Timber tried to put him off, Actually, I jammed Timber, man. Diego Simeone. Yeah, so Gallagher has been brought on. Whom has he replaced? Maybe it's somebody in midfield, It's somebody in midfield. Let's check. So Gallagher has come on to replace Koke. So Gallagher has come on to replace a man like Koke. Yeah, Koke has been non-existent in this game, honestly. Koke has been non-existent. So Gallagher on for Koke. Which has been brought on. Bena for Jimenez. So Jimenez has also been taken off. Jimenez has been taken off for Bene. Man like Baena. Sorry, it's Baena. Baena. So Baena has come on. Is he actually a striker or what? He a striker. Then of course Lugeri has been brought on for this Skelly. Skelly coming forward. Skelly. Martinelli. Oh, goal! Classic counter-attacking play from Arsenal. Martinelli with a goal, man. Martinelli with a goal. It's 2-0 to the Arsenal, eh? Yep. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Their second goal. That's the first open play goal I've seen from Arsenal in a while. Eh? They've always been Stoke FC. That's why I tell you, that is how they play nowadays. They do score one off a set piece, then they just play on the counter. It was a wonderful run from Skelly. Yeah, through the middle. Yep, the PSG, other Atlético Madrid players were just looking at him. Eh? And then wonderful pass to Martinelli. Yep, Martinelli was able to find the far post. Wonderful goal, man. Wonderful goal from Martinelli. Wonderful goal, man. So it's 2-0 to the Arsenal, man. 2-0 to the Arsenal. Yep. The ball went off the inside of the post. Don't know why All Black is mad. Why is he mad? That was actually at a good height for you. Should have actually punched it away. Is easy. Like as soon as they have made the changes, like the changes have made them worse. Those Atletico changes have made them worse. So, anyway, in the other game, Dortmund have also taken the lead against Copenhagen. So it's now Copenhagen 1, Dortmund 2. So, anyway, at least now can confidently say that there are now goals in all the games. But don't rule out this Atletico side. They are no slouches, man. They are no slouches. But Arsenal's defense is usually very, very sturdy. So, don't really expect Atletico to score 2 goals. Anyway, the set piece was a trick. Because like I said, Arsenal do score of the set piece. And then after that, they do turn on their style. They do turn on their style. Oh, this is Martinelli. Martinelli in behind. Eze. Gyökeres. Goal! Hey! Arsenal have turned on the style, man. 3-0. Victor Gyökeres, man. Sheesh. Atletico. Why did they even make the changes, man? They made the changes and they immediately considered 2 goals, man. The changes have actually made them way worse. My goodness. What the heck? Just like that, the game has now officially gotten away from them. They better be careful they don't get thrashed in this game. Yep. Yeah, Lorente there could not honestly see Martinelli. And then Gyökeres, another deflection. It was actually a deflection. The ball just went just rolled into the net so slowly, man. Keeper was wrong-footed. Yep. So 3-0 to the Arsenal. 3 quick goals from Arsenal, and just like that, game has already gotten super away from Atlético Madrid. Will there be a fourth goal loading in this game? There might be, because where Atleti are playing, it's like they have lost their shape. They have completely lost their shape. And PSG have scored a 6th goal now. So it's now Leverkusen 2. It's Leverkusen 2. PSG. So PSG have scored a 6th goal. So it's Gyökeres to the box. It's like that change of Koke off for Gallagher. It actually made them way worse, man. It has made Atleti worse. The space of in fact 10 minutes ago the game was actually 0-0. 10 minutes later now the game is at 3-0. Just like that. Just like that. So another set piece opportunity for Arsenal. I will not be surprised if they do score a 4th goal. But their tails are so up, man. Their tails are super up, man. Might actually be a 4th goal here. Rice into the box. Gabriel. Goal! I called it. I called it, man. 4-0, man. 4-0. Gyökeres again. What is Oblak appealing for? Seriously. What is he appealing for? I told you, this team is set piece FC. They are set piece FC. Wow. So you can't really say that it's luck, because they actually been playing. It's actually an effective tactic. Because sometimes if you find something that works, stick to it. Why change a winning formula? Why should you change it? Another set piece opportunity. Rice into the box. Gabriel cuts it back on the far post to Gyökeres. Gyökeres just passes the ball into the net, man. Easiest goal he'll ever score. In fact, it went in off his thigh. It went in off his thigh. So just like that, I told this Atletico Madrid side. 13 minutes ago it was 0-0. Now it's 4-0. Just one set piece from Arsenal has actually unbalanced Atletico. Just like that. The previous chances, in fact, all the chances that Arsenal have gotten after they scored the first goal have all been goals. Talk about efficiency, man. Talk about efficiency. Yeah, Solot and Simeone off. Griezmann and Almada on. So Griezmann and Almada on. So yeah, just like that, guys. Like I said, just like that. That is how the game can get away from you. Just like that. Atletico thought that they were safe, and just like that. And as soon as Arsenal have scored the 4th goal, they have now taken off all their starters. So it's Gabriel. So Gabriel and Eze have been taken off. Sorry, Zubamendi. Zubamendi off for Norgard. So Norgard at least makes his Champions League debut. Man like Norgard. So Zubamendi is off. Yeah, Gabriel is also off. Gabriel also been taken off. Whom has he been replaced with? Check. So actually Mosquera. Mosquera has come on to replace Gabriel. Mosquera has come on to replace Gabriel. And then Eze has also been taken off. Eze has been replaced by Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri replaces Eze. Yeah. It's gonna be a yellow card for, was that Lenormand? Yep, Lenormand picks up the yellow card. Bad challenge on Gyökeres. Might actually be a fifth goal for Arsenal in this game. Actually smell a fifth goal. I smell a fifth goal, man. Do smell a fifth goal. Yeah, Newcastle have also scored a second. It's actually Newcastle 2, Benfica 0. Yeah, Gyökeres is scoring in UEFA, but EPL, where is he? It's where he draws the line. Yeah, it's because see the EPL games are a bit cagey. But you see in this game, as soon as Arsenal scored their first goal, Atlético Madrid started going for trying to get the equalizer, but unfortunately, uh, fortunately for Arsenal, it created the gaps for Gyökeres to now, other than Martinelli to now run in behind, and that is how they got the goal. So, yeah, this is where he draws the line, man. But anyway, let him score, man. In fact, Gyökeres is yet to score an away goal. In fact, all his goals has been scored at the Emirates. Actually he's gotten like, is it like 5 or 6 goals? Because I think in the league he has like 4 goals. Remember he scored a brace against Leeds. Against Forest he also scored a goal. He also scored another goal. Against I don't really remember. So yeah, all his goals have been scored at home. So he's yet to score a goal, register a goal away from home. As always, guys, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. It's your first time on the Vinskey Valor channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. For those that have already liked the video, already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Do not take it for granted in any way. So, David Raya. Raya makes me laugh. But I think maybe in another lifetime he would have wanted to be a midfielder. So the way he likes to keep the ball, this Raya fella, man. The way he likes to keep the ball. Yep. Yeah, Dortmund have actually scored a third goal now. So it's Dortmund 3, Copenhagen 1. So Dortmund have scored a third goal. Also, Inter also scored a fourth goal. So it's also Inter 4, Union Saint-Gilloise 0. So Inter also scored a fourth goal. So, yep. Gyökeres is now on a hat trick. Is he gonna get his hat trick today? Maybe he might. He might get a hat trick. He might. Not gonna rule it out. It might just happen. Yep. Napoli have also been reduced to 10 men. So Napoli are currently playing with 10 men. Red card was for who? Let me check. Who was actually given his marching orders? Luca. McTominay also scored for Napoli. It seems the problem is always United. Because as soon as any player leaves United, he goes and excels wherever they go. Now it's last season it was who was actually excelling? It's actually like McTominay. It's like he has excelled for his new club, man. Yeah, so no other changes in the scoreline, eh? In fact, we've had so many goals this evening. Starting with the Barca game, because the Barca game actually ended 6-1 in favor of Barca. Completely destroyed Olympiacos. Actually scored the second goal for Newcastle. Let me check. This game is pretty much over. So actually Barnes. So Gordon and Barnes with the goals for Newcastle. So yeah, foul by the game is pretty much over. So Arsenal just gonna close it out now. Huh? Question of whether Gyökeres can get his hat trick. But if they do get a penalty, I'm sure he's gonna be given the chance to get his first hat trick for Arsenal. Anyway, let's see. Arsenal with another set piece opportunity. Rice into the box. Ah, yeah. The brilliant cross, huh? Well defended by PSG. Other, I think I'm obsessed with PSG. I'm obsessed with the champions, man. I keep referring Atlético Madrid to PSG. I don't know why I keep calling them. Anyway, guys, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, thank you so much for being part of this. As always, do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that have already become part of the Vinskey Valor community, thank you so much for the support. Yep. As always, you're here, do like the video as well so that you can also get the video out there for any other person out there to enjoy the content. Ever since that, yeah, we just had a replay of that Alvarez shot that cannoned off the crossbar. Ever since that chance, been an onslaught from Arsenal. In fact, I'd say two of them are more or less. I'd say the goalkeeper should have been braver. Yeah, for the fourth Arsenal goal for Gyökeres, can't really do much with that. But the first goal, the goalkeeper should have actually had a much stronger punch, but fortunately he was unable to. So this is Merino and Ben White about to come on for Arsenal. So Gyökeres has been taken off. Why are you taking him off, man? Just let him have the hat trick. Let me have a chance of getting a hat trick. So Gyökeres and Timber off. So that means now Merino's gonna play up front, eh? And of course, Timber is also off for Ben White. So Ben White is coming on for Arsenal. Should have left Gyökeres on. Come on, let's see whether he could have gotten a hat trick. But anyway, it's fine. Maybe the important thing is the 3 points, eh? So Timber and Gyökeres off. Merino and Ben White coming on. So Merino's gonna, of course, do his gimmick up front where he's gonna go and play up front, huh? Because he more or less plays as a false nine. One of the most weird midfielders I know. Actually, a central defensive midfielder who can play as a striker. Don't get such, man. Only Merino who can pull that off. It's only Merino who can pull that off. Yep, Martinelli on the counter for Arsenal. By Rice. Rice, Saka, come on, Barit, Saka. Blocked. Saka. Should have buried that, man. Is Lorente. That's not Lorente. Lorente is actually. That's Gallagher. No, Lorente is still playing. Yeah, Lorente is still. Griezmann. Gallagher puts it wide, man. He missed a big chance. Seriously, Gallagher. It was actually a foul. The foul was committed by who? Was it Griezmann? It's actually a foul by Almanda. Oh, it was actually a wonderful save from Raya. It's actually a wonderful save, wonderful save. Textbook save, man, from Raya. Yeah, PSV have scored a fourth goal, so it's PSV 4, Napoli 1. So, yeah, Napoli have been put to the sword there. They have seriously been put to the sword. Yeah, Newcastle also scored a third goal. Was actually scored the third goal. Was it Valtemade? Just guessing, eh? Valtemade was scored the fourth goal. Sorry, a third goal for Newcastle. Let us check. Is it Valtemade? Actually, it's banned. So, it's now Newcastle 3, Benfica 0. So, Nagalaga blocked off by Saliba. So, the games are kind of slowed down. At least there was a flurry of goals like 10 minutes ago, but right now it's like the teams are just content with the Poland right now. Alvarez, Almada, elected. Yeah. Cleared off the line by Waneri. Oh man, that was going in. That was going in. Barrios. Put wide by Griezmann. Yep. Poor finish from Griezmann, man. Very, very poor finish. So, yeah. Teams that are currently winning and just hoping to consolidate the victories now. Don't foresee the teams going gun ho now because, like I said, it's still early days. Right now, what you just want is to win your games and ensure that at least you qualify for the knockout phase, or at least you make it to the round of 32 playoff. So it's still early days, Still early days. So also remember that last season, PSG had a very, very poor big face, and at some point they were going out, but they managed to win the last two games and qualify for the round of 32, and from there they went on a mad run all the way to the title. Champions League, still a title trophy, whichever, man. So can't really rule any team out at this stage. It all depends on how a team is able to adjust and go on the offense. Because, like I said, I think last season is the first time I'd seen any team beating three separate teams from the same country. Because PSG last season, they beat Aston Villa, Arsenal, and Liverpool on their way to the Champions League title. Yeah, so they demolished all those teams because in the round of 32, they seriously demolished a team called Brest, French team. They destroyed them completely, and then the round of 16, they beat Liverpool. Quarter final, they met Aston Villa. semi-final. Actually, they also outplayed Arsenal. So that's why I said it's still early days. It's still only match day 3. So as soon as maybe we get to match day 7 and 8, that's when maybe we can know. Maybe we can maybe see who might be having a chance of winning the Champions League this season. But of course, yeah, Arsenal are right up there as well because of the way they have been playing. But you see, there's something that you can never rule out is that Arsenal's defensive prowess recently is so good that it's very, very hard for them to concede goals, silly goals. Because nowadays I don't see them concede silly goals. So that's why I said, and this is actually a statement that has been made so many times before. Good defenses and wonderful defenses win new titles and championships. So this might actually be Arsenal's best season, whether at least get either the Premier League or the Champions League or even another trophy. But I'm sure they like going for those two, the Champions League and the league. So I'm sure that is what they'll be aiming for. Merino, was he fouled? Yep, Merino was fouled. So the game is now almost into stoppage time. Almost into stoppage time. Yep. Yeah. Okay. PSV have actually scored a sixth goal, man. Eesh. So it's 6-2 to PSV. I'd actually left it at 4. Now it's 6-2. Jesus, man. Hey, Napoli have completely been thrashed. PSV have wiped the floor with Napoli, man. Serious wiping the floor with those guys, man. Uh-huh. How many minutes of added time? So, 3 minutes of added time in this game. 3 minutes of added time. So, match over. Because Atletico Madrid have clearly not done anything in the second half. Merit a goal. Apart from that shot that cannoned off the bar from Alvarez, have completely been outplayed in this second half. One simple lapse in concentration from the keeper, also from the defense for that free kick, what changed the game. Arsenal managed to score the 4 goals in a span of around 15 minutes. That is how the game was actually taken away from. How the game actually got away from Atletico de Madrid. Yeah, Saka with the run. Saka in behind. Anke. Come on. You have seen the pass, man. Is Almada. Yeah, I'm surprised by Olbach's performance today because honestly thought he was gonna be quite solid, but unfortunately, actually, I'd say he's been at fault for like 2 goals because he would have gotten at least strong palm to some of those shots. It would have been a different case right now, especially for the first goal because that is what turned the game on its head. This is Waneri. Waneri, come on. No God. Waneri. Yeah, Merino. Waneri. Straight at the keeper. Yeah, game should be up now. Yeah, game should be over. Should be over now. Yeah, so anyway, guys, like I said, if it's your first time here on the Vinskey Valor YouTube channel, do smash a like on the video and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support, and as always, like the video as well. Yep, game's over. Game is over. Game's over. Game is over. Please, man. Not. Let me have a glance at that PSG Leverkusen game because one is over. 7 goals now for PSG. 7. My God. Completely destroyed Leverkusen. Completely destroyed those ninjas, man. Ah. Hey. Yep. 7, man. So it's actually 7 or 7-2 to PSG. 7-2, man. Yeah, so let me just close out this game. Yeah. Just see the last few moments of this game. Hey, PSG team, huh? They're no slouches, eh? They are seriously no slouches. 10 men, Marseille, they managed to score 6 goals. Yep. It might actually be a 7th, eh? 8th. Oh, lucky. It was almost an 8th goal, huh? Almost an 8th goal. Anyway, across the other games, so yeah, the Leverkusen game versus PSG is still going on. So yeah, so at least now we've gotten our official scores. Yeah, Copenhagen actually did manage to score a second goal, so it's Dortmund 4, Copenhagen 2. So that's a final score. Eventually, the superiority of Dortmund eventually paid off, because at some point it seems like Copenhagen are having the way better chances. But eventually, they did run out of juice. They ran out of juice. So the Copenhagen result is now official. Dortmund have actually won that game. Inter won 4-0 against Union SG. Newcastle 3-0 winners against Benfica. PSV 6-2 against Napoli. Villarreal, yeah, they lost to Manchester City 2-0. Leverkusen, as you have just seen, completely destroyed by PSG 7-2. 7-2 on their home patch, man. And this actually brings back memories of that 7-2 Bayern victory over Tottenham a couple of seasons ago. Tottenham also hit for 7 by Bayern. So, yeah, Leverkusen have joined that elite club of conceding 7 goals at home in the Champions League. So, it's a very unwanted start. Then, of course, earlier, Kairat Almaty drew 0-0 with Pafos. Those are two debutants in the Champions League. And then Barcelona ran out 6-1 winners over Olympiacos. Then, of course, in our featured game, Arsenal, in a span of like 15 second half minutes, managed to score 4 goals, get over Atletico de Madrid. So all the games are now officially done. So as far as the table is concerned, let's see whether we can get an updated table that has all that. So currently, I'm sure it's Arsenal or PSG on top. Yeah, so the teams that are currently on top are PSG on 9 points, followed by Inter also on 9 points, Arsenal also on 9 points, 3 games apiece. Then Dortmund on fourth position at 7 points, followed by Man City, fifth position, 7 points. And then Bayern, sixth position because they've also only played 2 games. So the rest of the guys are gonna play tomorrow. So tomorrow, gonna have some interesting games, guys. We are going to have some interesting games tomorrow. Yeah, actually, I look forward to those games. In fact, we're gonna cover all of them. Gonna have Athletic Bilbao versus Karabag, Galatasaray versus Bodo Glint to kick things off late in the evening from 1945 Kenyan time, and then from 2200 official time, gonna have Atlanta versus Slavia Prague, Bayern Munich versus Club Brugge, Chelsea versus Ajax. We're gonna do that game, and also the Eintracht Frankfurt game versus Liverpool. That is a game that I need to watch. well. So we're gonna do a watch along for both those games. Chelsea, Ajax, Eintracht Frankfurt, and Liverpool. Because I want to see how Liverpool are gonna bounce back from 4 defeats in a row. So this might actually be defeat number 5. And of course, Hugo Getike goes back to his former employers because he was actually signed by Liverpool from Eintracht Frankfurt. Then we also have Monaco versus Tottenham, Real Madrid versus Juventus, a repeat of the 2016 Champions League final. And then, of course, Sporting Lisbon versus Marseille. That is also going to be an interesting game. Gonna have a chance to see the Zabi ball, man like Roberto De Zabi ball. As always, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. As always, if it's your first time here on the channel, do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. For those that have already subscribed, those who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for being part of the community today and also for being part of this watch along. I hope you have enjoyed the content wherever it is you tuned it from. So do catch me tomorrow so that we can also cover those other games that are going to be taking place tomorrow. Yes. Until then, this has been your boy right here, Vinskey Valor. As always, if you're going to see this after the stream is over, do remember to subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. And of course, like the video whenever you run into the video. Until tomorrow, guys, do take care. Peace. Have a good night.